Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 6th of December. Alabama's weather stays cold and damp over the next 36 hours and just maybe a few snowflakes along the way. Let's talk about it. We'll go to some of the Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. First off, coming from Chehaw State Park, where they are basically in the clouds. Temperatures up there are in the 50s. There's a look at the Skycam in Montgomery on the eastern bypass. Low clouds over the state's capital. And there's the Opelika Skycam in Lee County, where rain is falling. And by golly, they are still in that mild air. They've got mid-60s over there. But for the rest of us, it is a noticeably cooler day today. There's a peek at the radar at 1:53. We've got a new batch of rain increasing pretty rapidly over central and south Mississippi, and that will be moving into the state this afternoon and tonight. So we'll maintain rain at times for at least the next 24 to 36 hours. Up on the big picture, that trough that's been hanging back over the southwest beginning to lift out. And once that clears, we'll be in much better shape by Thursday. There's the surface chart. There's that front from near Roanoke down to about Troy and Atmore. And temperatures behind the front are noticeably cooler. Notice places like Tuscaloosa, Cullman, Huntsville, and points west are in the 40s. Birmingham at 50, but you go south and east, look at those temperatures down Highway 280. Alexander City at 63, Auburn at 66 degrees. Wow. But again, the cold air will keep on pressing east and will ultimately win the battle. And around the nation, yeah, it's pretty cold. Those are at, 18Z, that's noon local time. And it's only about 15 degrees out there in the core of the cold air, and that's at midday, and that's pretty cold for early December. On the watch warning map, things are pretty quiet. We note a winter storm watch for parts of Virginia and West Virginia. And we'll probably see a few more of those showing up, as we'll probably see a good band of snow developing across the mountains there. And then back in the southwestern U.S., that's a freeze warning for the desert areas around Phoenix. Phoenix could see a light freeze by daybreak early tomorrow, and they don't see freezing that often there. Pretty cold night. In fact, Flagstaff will likely see a low tonight around 6 degrees below zero. That's pretty cold for early December. There's the rain for the next 5 days, or precipitation, we should say, valid through Sunday morning at 6 o'clock. Heaviest from around this part of the world up into the New England coast. And again, some of that in those mountains will be falling in the form of snow. In fact, this is the probability of 1 inch or more of snow between 6 o'clock this evening and 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. And the numbers are maximized over the mountains of Virginia and West Virginia, as you can see. And we might see a few snowflakes down here, but we don't expect 1 inch. In fact, don't expect any accumulation. And there's the deal. This is the 12Z GFS at noon tomorrow. Look at that Vortmax just digging through here. And the dynamic cooling in association with that will likely turn the rain to snowflakes. Look at the thickness values plunging. We've got a surface low developing over North Carolina. Critical thickness values dive southward. And so you can see tomorrow morning we'll have a chance of some rain, maybe changing to light snow flurries or snow showers tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. But again, temperatures at the surface should be well above freezing. No accumulation, maybe a spot in the grass where it's kind of white, but certainly no travel problems, just a novelty. We'll check the RPM. This is at 12 noon local time tomorrow. That's all the blue. That's snow, basically just north of Birmingham. That would include, places like Cullman and Gadsden. We'll go to 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Anything that falls at that point should be all snow or snow flurries. And again, just light stuff, no big deal. I guess there could be a convective snow shower somewhere that might make the ground white in spots, but even if that does happen, we don't expect any travel issues for sure. And then by midnight, it is all gone. And this is the snow accumulation chart coming off the RPM. It paints a dusting over North Mississippi, a few spots over North Alabama, and again, the better snows over the Great Smokies. Up to Gatlinburg, be a great night to be up there tomorrow night. All right, we'll go to Thursday. That big surface low that brought the nasty weather is over the Maritimes of eastern Canada. We are cool and dry. And the high Thursday probably only in the low 50s. There's Friday. Reinforcing surge of cool air about to drop in here. The high Friday should be in the middle 50s. There's Saturday. Thickness values come down a bit. Highs in the low 50s. And Sunday, mid 50s. Lots of sun. Cold mornings. Every morning, Thursday through Sunday, we should be at or below the freezing mark. So the bottom line is for the weekend, sunny, cool days, clear, cold nights. There's Monday of next week. We're dry. But look at Tuesday. A little moisture starts to creep in here. That's a week from today, December the 13th. And on the 14th, hey, got a pretty good-looking surface low at Jackson, Mississippi. And the next morning, that moves northeast, suggesting maybe our next big rain event out there toward the middle of next week. And we'll wait and see if that verifies. A couple of days later, the 18th of December. That's an interesting look there. We've got an active southern branch and then the northern branch providing some cold air. And that can be an interesting mixture, but that looks dry and cold. And then December 20th, next impulse comes through, but it warms up quickly. It's all rain. And on December 22nd, that is gone. This is just a few days before Christmas, and that looks like rather seasonal temperatures for much of the nation, if that happens to be correct. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you live around here, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.